Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to another episode of Echoes Beyond the Veil. I am your host, Skinny P. On today's episode, we're going to be reading this wonderful book, Stay Away from Sneaky Snow Bunnies by J. Star. I gifted this book to my son last year, 2025, just for him to get the message. I lived the experience firsthand. So I wasn't going to read the book, um, but I do like the illustrations, and after reading my son's summary based on what he gathered from the book. He was like, let's read it. Excuse me. So let's get right into it. Stay Away from Sneaky Snow Bunnies by J. Star. I'm going to try to get this out without stuttering, so please be patient with me. I'm patient with myself, and I appreciate it. So I wrote a note to my son in the book. To my son Zaire, stay focused. Don't get distracted by those who are masters of illusion and deception. See through the veil, peek behind the curtains, understand and interpret what you see, but don't fall for the hype. It's all beneath you. Stay up, little bro. Of course, I signed it. So this is the book, chat. Stay Away from Sneaky Snow Bunnies by J. Star. And it is nap time for my toddler, so I'm going to try to be quiet and not be too loud, but also still read this book. Okay. Malcolm was a young boy with a bundle of energy and curiosity. He was known throughout the neighborhood as the liveliest and most adventurous child around. He never missed a time to have fun with his best friend, Umar. One chilly morning, Malcolm woke up with a yawn and stretched his arms high above his head. He glanced out the window and saw the world covered in a thick layer of snow. Brr! It looks like a snow day, he muttered to himself, rubbing his eyes sleepily. But as he looked around his room, he couldn't shake off the feeling of boredom creeping in. Ugh, being stuck indoors is so boring, Malcolm complained, flopping back onto his bed with a dramatic sigh. I need some action. Excuse me. So after breakfast, Malcolm asked his parents, Mommy, Daddy, can I go outside? Can I go, can I go play outside? Sure you can, but just remember, stay away from the sneaky snow bunnies. They're dangerous, his mom warned with a serious tone. Okay, Malcolm. Yes, okay, Malcolm said, with his eyes wide with curiosity as he skipped out the front door to find his best friend. He found Umar playing with his toy truck in the snow, and as soon as Umar saw him, he ran over, breathing heavily. So I'm trying to make sure you guys see the illustrations. Malcolm, I've been looking for you all day, Umar exclaimed. It's the sneaky snow bunnies. They won't leave me alone. Every time I get my allowance, they try to trick me into giving them my money. Malcolm frowned as he remembered what his mom had told him. That's not right. That's not right. I know. Let's go play, but keep a close eye on those sneaky snow bunnies, Umar suggested as they set off to play. As Malcolm and Umar built a snow fort, A sneaky snow bunny approached him with a sly grin on its face. "What do you want, sneaky snow bunny?" Umar asked cautiously. Excuse me. Oh, I gotta show you a picture. Uh-huh. The bunny looked innocent. "There's a carrot stuck under the fence down the street. Would one of you strong gentlemen help me pull it out?" Malcolm and Umar exchanged glances. That was the side. "I'll help," Malcolm volunteered. "No, Malcolm, we must stay focused. Remember what your parents said?" Umar warned, looking nervous. "It's okay, Umar. I'll be right back," Malcolm said, heading com- confidently towards the fence. Dun, dun, dun. Make sure you guys see the image. However, as soon as he reached for the carrot, more snow bunnies appeared. In the blink of an eye, one bunny snatched his gloves, another took his coat, and the third hopped away with his money. They ran off into the forest, leaving Malcolm stunned and shivering in the cold. He sprinted back home as fast as his little legs could carry him. As he entered the house, his parents noticed his distress. "What happened, Malcolm?" his mom asked, concerned. "It was the snow bunnies. They tricked me," Malcolm confessed, lowering his head. She, she, she said she needed help getting a carrot, but they only wanted to take all of my belongings." His parents exchanged knowing glances. "We love you, Malcolm, but there's a reason we excuse me. We love you, Malcolm, but there's a reason we warn you about those snow bunnies. They lie to get anything they want. It's important that you always listen to your parents." Malcolm hugged his parents tightly. "I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, for not listening. I'll never trust a snow bunny ever again." Ever. Forever, ever, ever, ever. Later that day, Malcolm's grandpa came to visit, carrying a mysterious bag. "Malcolm, I have a surprise for you," he exclaimed. Malcolm's eyes lit up as his grandpa reached into the bag and handed him some gloves, coat, and some money. "Grandpa, how did you get my clothes and money back?" Malcolm asked with a surprised voice. "I heard about what happened, so I went to where the snow bunnies hang out. I learned never to trust sneaky snow bunnies a long time ago," Grandpa explained. "My father and mother warned me just like yours, but I didn't listen either. I hoped you learned your lesson, my boy." "I sure did, Grandpa. No, no more sneaky snow bunnies for me. I learned my lesson. I promise to never disobey my mom and dad again," Malcolm said with wisdom. And so, Malcolm continued to play happily, making sure to always listen to his parents and stay away from the mischievous snow bunnies. The lesson he learned that day stayed with him throughout his life, ensuring he never fell for the tricks of a sneaky creature ever again. The end. Ow! So I wasn't going to read this book. I was just going to gift it to my son and just have him read it and then write about what he read, um, you know, to see what message he gathered from reading the book and the message in the story. But as I was flipping through the book, reading his response, what he wrote, I was like, oh, okay. Excuse me. I did have a little bit of trouble reading his handwriting, but after I read the book, I understood his handwriting a little bit more. And I don't believe I have that paper with me. I think I left it. I left it. I left it on the table, on the other table. But overall, a really, really good book. Again, I gifted it to my son so he can get the message. Stay away from sneaky snow bunnies. Um, I also, again, I have my own personal experience, my own story to share with um, this title, this book, this concept in relation to real life events that happened, transpired, and apparently I'm still wrapped up in. So, this is the lesson. Really, really good book. Highly recommended. 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, 20 out of 20, 100 out of 100. I strongly recommend it, especially if you have little black boys growing up in America who can be duped by sneaky snow bunnies. And if you already, you know, been through a situation of something similar and you do have mixed children, just make sure they understand both sides of their history, both sides of their backgrounds, not to get confused and misconstrued with societal norms or, the stereotype of society, I guess I can say. But that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to get up here and read this book right quick. Again, I got my lesson in real time, firsthand experience. So I just wanted to give the book to my son so he can read up and be well educated as he grows up and navigates this world as a young black man. That's all I got that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for being patient with me. I got to thank myself for being patient with myself and also being able to speak clearly as someone who stutters with a speech impediment. Not every day is a good speaking day for me. Not every day I can speak clear. Not every day I can express myself and or read out loud. Another book that we're still reading right here, Journey of Souls by Michael Newton. You guys seen it took me 2 hours just to read the introduction. Um, and it's not that it's longer or anything, but some days I do struggle more with speaking or reading out loud as opposed to other days I can speak fairly clearly or overall clear. It's a work in progress. I'm working on it every day, every day, every day. I'm working on being able to speak more clear and clearlier. More clearly, the English language is so backwards. But that's all I got for you guys today. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to my story. Thanks for being patient with me. Thanks for the likes and the subscribes and the comments and shares and follows and all of that. Please sub up, follow, because we about to lean into some other topics that are still relevant. Is that the word? Relevant in my life. And it involves, like the title said, sneaky snow bunnies. So we're going to lean into that, but we're also going to get back into reading Dr. Michael Newton's book because this is a supernatural podcast. So we deal with things of the supernatural, things, the human mind can't process or grasp. Um, the paranormal, the supernatural. That's all I got for you guys today. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But we out for now. Peace, peace.